One more item. The Innovators Global Summit is a 2-day event coming up in San Francisco that will shed light on the work of physician innovators all over the world who are doing their part to affect change in healthcare. While physicians are considered the scientific leaders in healthcare, they aren't always recognized for their efforts pushing for change and improvement in healthcare. And yet many physician innovators are doing some amazing things related to healthcare in different areas all around the world. The inaugural Innovation MD Global Summit 2020 will be held January 11th and January 12th at UCSF Mission Bay in San Francisco, very close to the waterfront. It will showcase the work of physician innovators and hopefully inspire others to learn and ignite innovation in healthcare. To register for the Innovator Global Summit 2020, go to igs2020.com, 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 igs2020.com. Ed Robertson, hoping you're enjoying this encore presentation of TV Confidential. We'll be back with a brand new edition of the program next week.
Hi, this is Michael Bell. You're listening to TV Confidential.
Hello?
Ed Robertson welcoming you back to TV Confidential, a radio talk show about television that will come home to Emily as we talk about the Bob Newhart Show, the long-running comedy series that was not only part of that great Saturday night comedy block on CBS throughout the 1970s, but is still one of the funniest sitcoms ever made for network television. Joining us now is actor Bill Daly. Bill, of course, played Howard Borden for all 6 seasons of the Bob Newhart Show, which are now available as an excellent box set through our friends at Shout Factory. And Bill is kind enough to spend a few minutes with us today to talk about the Bob Newhart Show. Bill, you did our show about a year ago, and it's good to have you back on again.
Where are you now? Where are you recording this from?
Los Angeles.
Oh, cool. I'm in New Mexico, which is right next to Cleveland.
Well, in this day and age, you know, with Skype and video conferences and Google chat rooms and stuff like that, I mean, everything's next to Cleveland. And that went over like a lox. Okay. This is why I'm the talk show host and you're the comedian.
I am the comedian.
You're the comedian.
I'm the funniest guy alive. I was born funny.
You are.
In my mother's womb. That was a good womb to work, actually. You're born funny. You can't go to funny school. You know?
No. You got that right.
He's a very serious guy. He's the nicest man I ever worked with, but the hardest guy I ever worked with because I'm not that bright, and he didn't like to rehearse.
Yeah.
And that's tough. And he wanted you to do the whole show. Like today's shows, I did Caroline in the City, and they do one word at a time. And Bob's doing the very Big Bang Theory. I talked to him a couple of days ago. They don't do one line. They do one line, stop, and cut it up. With him, you had to do the whole show.
Yeah.
Then mistakes you pick up later.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world out there now.
Absolutely, because of course, being a comedian, he's used to doing stand-up. He's used to working live in the moment, and you kind of and that's the approach you guys did when you did the Bob Newhart Show.
Yeah, but he was tough to work with. The nicest man ever in my life. But if it was me, see, that's why I love working with Larry. Larry was, he had a drinking problem. He had all kinds of problems, but the scripts were not that nifty, and he would just make them all up. And the directors couldn't do that today. They would see it and say, okay, while they're lighting it, we'd go with 20, 30 times, and we knew it. It was incredible working with him.
Yeah.
Even though he's doing his, in fact, they tried to fire him several times. And Barbara, boy, she is sharp. She said, no, don't fire him, because they measured me for his outfits, because evidently I didn't know there were that many problems going on, because that's the first thing I ever did, and I loved it. I loved working with Larry, and Bob was, she was the queen, never temperamental, but boy, Bob, man, we just did a show for we did an hour for promoting the last 2 years of the show, and everybody was dead. Marcia Wallace, I thought it was all alone. It was a very serious hour, but Bob was, quiet, and Jack Riley he was there, and Peter Bonners, and that was it.
Yeah, I understand that you guys were a very, very close cast you guys were close friends on and off the set.
No, that's not right at all.
Okay.
Bob and I have known him for years. We're close friends, but not close friends. I mean, he was great to work. We were started in Chicago together, and we lived. And once somebody said, "I'm the only guy that make him laugh," and I really liked that guy. And during Larry's part, he was a nightmare. His problems were just, but I didn't know that. But I never hung around with anybody, Larry or Barbara or. That, but and Bob, I saw him every once in a while, but that wasn't my guy. That's why I came to New Mexico about 35 years ago. I'm not into, being with the stars. But Bob is really a good friend. He's the only one, but I don't hang around with him.
No, you don't hang around with him now, but
No, I didn't hang around with him at any time.
All right, okay, but you knew him long before you did the Bob Newhart Show. You knew him back when you both were in Chicago, right?
Oh yeah, and we were friends, but I mean we didn't hang around together.
Yeah.
I thought he was a genius. I tell everybody this story short, but the greatest thing of all, I said, here's how I knew he was a genius. We're like 16 years old, and it was some horrible costume party. Nobody cared. Somebody had a Hawaiian shirt, somebody had a cowboy hat. He walks in the door dressed as Leonardo da Vinci, and under his arm he has a picture of the Mona Lisa, and half of it was by the numbers. And I said, man, I got to know this guy. No, but we were just friends. And I was closer than anybody during the show, but we didn't hang out together.
Okay.
All
right, well,
and Jack Riley, I knew him from Cleveland. I discovered Jack Riley played Colin in Cleveland. He is the funniest guy ever. He's smart and funny. Man, what a funny guy. Every funny line I ever heard, or funny joke I ever heard is from him. He is just the brightest guy. He was a wonderful human. I like the whole cast on Newhart. And what's so great about that is when you're rehearsing, we would sit down while they were rewriting. He would sit at the table, and everybody, and we said this just in Marshall, and everybody was funny, but everybody had their own funny.
Exactly.
I mean, nobody stepped on anybody. It was your day. I mean, it was incredible. Everyone equally as funny, but no one tried to top anybody.
No,
because it was a different kind of humor.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were like a true ensemble. You all supported each other.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. But Bob didn't want to make, and he never knew this. If he knew it, he probably wouldn't tell anybody. I'm dyslexic, and I had to memorize everything. But the thing about it was so easy for me, was with my daughter, is the scripts were so great, I knew them right away. In fact, when we're together, the five of us, doing the talking about the show, every line that they talked about was my line.
Yeah.
Every joke is my joke. I mean, they just wrote, and after that, everything went down the hill. I did a series, 4 or 5. So that writing was just beyond wonderful. Newhart. Well, those guys wrote Cheers. I mean, they wrote Fraser. They wrote. Those guys were the best.
They certainly
we knew it. And Bob knew it.
Yeah.
But that was it. But you just sit around, and it was a classy place to work. I mean, and boy, I just loved every moment of it. I think I'm the only one, and we all went out to dinner after every show. And it was one that went to a place, I think, I forget what it was, but Johnny Guarnieri played piano, the Tale of the Cock, I think that was the name of it. And we'd all tell stories. But I was the really only one that was happy. It was weird. I mean, they all said no, they wanted more than one. And I just said, boy, this is a great ride, man. This is great script, great people, and I'm getting paid for it. Of course, I've always been happy. It's kind of silly.
Yeah,
and a little embarrassing at times.
No. I was, like you said before, you're born funny, and one of the reasons why, you're in great shape is because you know how to laugh, and you make people laugh every day, and that keeps you young.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can't believe my age. I'm older than all of them. I can't believe that. I'm 86.
Yes, you're 86 years young, and we're glad you're spending some time with us talking about the Bob Newhart Show. Bill Daly played Howard Gordon for all 6 seasons of the Bob Newhart Show, which are now available as a box set through Shout Factory. And Bill participated in one of the extra features along with Jack Riley and Bob Newhart and Peter Bonners, and that's also part of the extra features on the Bob Newhart Show box set through Shout Factory. Let me ask you this, Bill. I read that you more or less didn't have to audition for Howard. Lorenzo Music thought
I can't read. I couldn't audition for anything.
Okay.
I'm dyslexic. If I couldn't get up and read, are you kidding? I was the first guy on Second City, and Bob, no, I got everything. I did Bewitched, and they saw me, Sidney Sheldon hired me. I didn't have to read for anything. Then when I went to the Bob Newhart Show, I went over, and I didn't have to read for anything. I couldn't, because I'm quick. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
In fact, I tell you, the first story is just kind of a wonderful story. When Bob was doing the 50th anniversary, the only two people that were out of town to list in the hotel when we did the show was Tommy Smothers, and there were three of us, and we got together, went down there, and they're both dyslexic. Mm-hmm. We had the best time, I'm telling you, talking about you're the dumbest kid in the last row, and because no one knew what the dyslexia was.
Yeah, well...
Henry Winkler. It was Henry Winkler.
That's right.
Three of us said, and we all agreed, because we're not that ambitious, not that bright, that if we hadn't been dyslexic, we wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
And my doctor said that because you take on the window, when they're laughing at you, the whole crowd, you better be funny. Mm-hmm. And I was kind of lazy, so when you couldn't do, you came up with other ways, and you became funny. So we all said we probably wouldn't have made it. Isn't that interesting?
It is
boring, but interesting.
It is interesting because back then, people didn't understand. Doctors didn't understand what dyslexia really was.
No, I didn't know. You're just dumb.
That's right.
But that put you in another level. Well, you have to be funny first. You have to be quick first. But it puts you in a level where you just become. You just use everything you got that's funny, and you become. But it's incredible. But most guys will tell you that I'm very lazy. I probably would have never made it. But everything I've ever done, I had to made up and have somebody write. I wrote a play. I was Steve Allen's writer. Mm-hmm. But I dictated to a gal or somebody, and they'd read it back to me. And I never thought of it being as a handicap, really.
No.
But I turned down thousands. Just over commercials, plays. We had to read movies. I was up for movies, and they had to read everything.
Yeah.
I did have to read this, or can we kind of wing something? They say, what do you mean you got to read it? That was over. It was over.
Well, let me
when I was with those two guys, Tommy Smothers, that was the best time of my life.
Yeah.
Talking about what we had to do when you couldn't read.
well, let me ask you this, Bill. You talked a little bit about the atmosphere when you made the show. Everyone was very supportive of each other. Everyone gave each other a lot of room. One of my favorite scenes of the entire show, it was one of the last ones you guys made. It's the one where Bob and Emily are held up in their apartment, and you walk in, and you immediately walk to the wall, and you say, somebody help me keep this wall up.
Yeah, that was Bob's favorite. When he went to the dailies, that sounds like my name, he came back, and his wife was the other great fansman. He said that's the funniest, and that's the only thing he uses is in his act. That wasn't the last show. That was a couple of years before the last show, though. But that's Bob's favorite scene ever. Holding up the wall is in his act. That's the only piece of film he uses.
Well,
that's coming in.
And that scene almost seems improvised. It almost seemed like you ad-libbed that.
No, the lines are there, but I'm the one that did all that thing with the wall of stuff falling and everything. I'm the one that added all that stuff to it, because I am funny, let's put it that way. But when the scripts were just so wonderful,
yeah.
That was so great. In fact, how I made it, you got it when writers, and I'm a good writer, you have to be in a series, you have to show them something funny so they can write for you. Mm-hmm. And my first thing ever I did, the show was already sold, so everybody made 5,000. Marshall Wallace and I think we made 1,000. But this was the first one, so they read, and he was in this meeting, and I wasn't in the pilot, but this is my first show. Anyway, he's telling the whole group of the psychiatrists, he's a psychiatrist, they're afraid of flying, and Bob, Bill is going to, not Bill, Major, God damn it, Howard is going to tell you about what the problem is, whatever it was. And somebody came up and said, well, if I'm flying and I'm standing next to Bob, this has got me to the show, by the way. He said, if I'm flying, when that thing comes down, that air thing, and they always say, put on just the children. What do you think of that? I didn't say anything for an hour. finally I looked at Bob. I said, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Bob. Now, the writers saw that, and I was in. And then they could write that. That's my timing, and that's check. Then even when I do a play, I wait that. Every actors get like a Benny. I just wait to that last second. Bob Newhart is the best. Is quiet, but he's a genius.
Yeah. Well,
and I told him the other day, and when I talked to him, I said, we're dear friends. We're the ones that I'm the one that spent all the time with him. But I never thought of you. You're just a guy. I never really mentioned you're a comic genius. And he almost started to cry.
Yeah.
Because he just thinks I'm the funniest guy in the world. No, Bob's a genius.
Bob Newhart is a genius. So is Bill Daly. You worked with some. You mentioned that. When Sidney Sheldon discovered you for I Dream of Jeannie, that was one of your first acting roles. You did a lot of work in television in Chicago behind the scenes, and you worked with a lot of other creative people. You mentioned Steve Allen. You also worked with Dave Garroway, and you worked with Bert Tillstrom on Kukla, Fran, and Ollie.
I directed it. I did everything in Chicago. I don't know how I got that job. I don't know how I ever. Well, I was sharp and I was funny and I just came out of the Army. So, and I always look at it. I didn't have to read, but they have the outtakes, the funniest outtakes on game show in the world, and I am on it.
Yep.
And what it is, I can't tell this to anybody today because kids know what I'm talking about. Anyway, when the show is live, Gene Rayburn is a big fan of mine. We became very close friends, and they always had Richard Dawson ask him. Now there's 5 shows, and the one with all the money is the 6th. If there's a lot of money, it's an easy question, something, and you're allowed to copy everybody. And they wanted me to be on that show, but I don't want to be a game show guy. So the thing was, and this is very simple. They all wrote it right away. Is Cuckoo Blank. Everybody knows Cuckoo Blank. Everybody knew it. So okay, Gene Rayburn said, and by the way, Gene Rayburn fell down. We couldn't go after this. He said, okay, what is it? Cuckoo Blank. She said, Cuckoo Fran and Ollie. Bob fell down on the floor. We couldn't go on. We stopped the tape, and we lost money for this girl. And they never picked me. Oh, man. But today, people don't know what that is, because the Fran and Ollie, they don't know what the show is. I mean, that was 50, 60-some years ago.
Yeah, well...
But isn't that wonderful? It's Cuckoo, Fran and Ollie.
That is terrific. And a friend of mine, he released... 3 seasons worth of the Chicago episodes of Kukla, Fran, and Ollie. And they still hold up today.
Do they still have it? It should be. It is. It's good, clean humor.
Yeah.
And Bert Tillstrom, everybody thought I was Bert Tillstrom. I looked like a lot of him. So when I was doing the show, they thought I was him right away. Now, that show was, that Chicago is just wonderful city, great place to work, great shows. And that's how I got started. And I think it was Club 6 that we did. When I was the floor manager, I started writing some things, and I started doing them, and that's how it all happened. Yeah. And then when, what the heck he did, Woody Fraser, because they had to fire him because there was no shows anymore, he started the Mike Douglas Show, wanted me on that. So I'd come in and write that once a week with him. And that was just dynamite.
Yeah.
That was the best show because people were different when Mike Douglas went to California. It didn't work, and the pressure. When you come on and you're New York's pressure, but when you come on and you're Cleveland, you're relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland. What the hell is that? So you get a different kind of one of those stars, a different kind of attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the Mike. I mean, I wish we had shows like the Mike Douglas Show today because it was.
Oh, I know. He was the nicest guy.
Yeah.
And that really made, that was part. But they'd come in and I wrote. Oh, in fact, I talked to him the other day. It was a radio show that he was going to do in Chicago, and they called me to do the show. I did an autograph show there, and the guy says I'm going to pick up with a producer, Woody Fraser, at the airport. Do I know Woody Fraser? Are you kidding? We're pals together. The buddy was my friend. He's a genius. And I said, well, I'll let you talk to him on the three-way. No, I have so much to say. Have him call me when he has some time. And he called me. He remembered every piece of material that I wrote.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just hysterical. He wrote the things I did on that show. I mean, with no money and, oh, God, and the stars were all has-beens. And I said, I don't know, it was just last night I was telling somebody, I was telling my son, he's doing a show here. He said, I mean, Marie McDonald was kind of a has-been, and she was on the show, and we rehearsed this bit with her, because Mike was sharp and quick. And the next day, she wasn't showing up. Across the street, she was staying window. She was on the bed, drunk, stoned out of her mind, had all these pictures of her when she was a star. So we came over, we just leaned her up against the wall, and we did the whole scene, Mike and I. She was sober in there. Oh, my God. And then when I met Pat O'Brien, I was talking to him. He threw up all over me 5 minutes before we went on. I mean, when you're alive for an hour and a half, I mean, that's unbelievable.
That's right. But,
Mike, I was at my best on that one. But when he when he fired Woody Fraser, there wasn't any show. Because Woody Fraser was the show.
Yeah.
Woody Fraser read the books to deal with, cue cards for everything. No, and Woody had a way of, he was just a genius. Yeah. Woody was. Wow. But I did a lot of those shows. In fact, that's how I got Steve Allen. I was doing a show when Steve Allen saw me, and that's how I took my family, everybody, went out to Hollywood, became his writer. Man, he didn't know I couldn't read then. But see, I just dictate to someone, and they'd read it back to me, and then they'd type it up, and that would be it.
Well, that's half the battle. If you get someone that you could work with, like a good secretary, a good transcriber, that's all you need.
Yeah, but the early days you didn't know what it was at all.
That's true.
But I knew I couldn't take it. And reading out loud is just that's over. And numbers and telephone, even today, I'll dial 5 times if I can get the number, 9s and 4s. I don't do, but I've got the best thing that ever happened to me, and I'm not religious, but I'm telling you what, I was born happy is one of the greatest things ever. I look at all the people in Hollywood, and I've always been incredibly happy.
Yeah.
And nobody on the show knew, and no one I know in Hollywood is happy.
Yeah, well,
Don Rickles is happy.
Don Rickles is happy. And not only are you happy, Bill, you are appreciative of the fact that you work with some really talented, creative people throughout your career.
My life has been, even back in Scrabble, I didn't let that bother me, that not being able to read. Somehow I was funny, and I was always sharp.
Yeah.
And I forgot to tell you, I'm sorry, I'm missing this little thing, that I could read music.
Bill not only read music, he was also an accomplished bass player. We will talk about that and a whole lot more when we continue our conversation with Bill Daly here on TV Confidential. Ed Robertson, along with her friend Donna Allen Figueroa, who I understand has a new book out.
Yes, it's entitled Fall Again Beginnings. It's the first part of a 4-part contemporary romantic series set against the background of working actors.
Something that you know a thing or two about.
You write what you know, and I have been working in the business for several years.
It is not necessarily autobiographical, but it's based on...
Sure, many of the experiences that the actors in my book have, many have happened to me, many have happened to friends of mine. It's not, if you're looking for Valley of the Dolls, it's not, it's grounded in reality.
It is grounded in reality, and it's the first in a series.
Yes.
Called the Fall Again series.
Fall Again.
Which is available as a paperback as well as an ebook and in Kindle at fallagainseries.com. Got a few minutes, enough time to tell you that the holidays are upon us, and there is nothing more joyful and heartwarming than the familiar songs of the Yuletide season, many of which you will hear on A Classic Christmas. A Classic Christmas, a brand new special hosted by Gavin MacLeod and Marion Ross that premieres Saturday, November 16th on most PBS stations, with replays throughout November and well into December. The latest edition of the popular My Music series, A Classic Christmas, features rare archival footage of top music stars from the 50s through the 1970s, all performing traditional carols such as Silent Night, popular standards such as White Christmas, children's tunes such as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, plus the Christmas song, Winter Wonderland, and other romantic selections. Among the great artists you will see in A Classic Christmas are Bing Crosby, Perry Como, Judy Garland, Nat King Cole, The Carpenters, Andy Williams, Rosemary Clooney, Johnny Mathis, Gene Autry, The Drifters, and, in an all-new performance, Ronnie Spector. A Classic Christmas, hosted by Gavin McLeod and Marion Ross. A Classic Christmas premieres Saturday, November 16th on most PBS stations. It will also be replayed throughout November and well into December. Check your local PBS listings for time and channels.
Hi, this is Titus Welliver. You're listening to TV Confidential.
Attention sports fans. Now you can watch every football game you want all season long without leaving your home with Dish for about $50 a month. Compared to your cable bill, you can save almost $600 a year. Call right now and sign up for Dish and watch every football game you want. With Dish, there are no boxes to pay, plus get free installation as soon as tomorrow if you call now. And with Dish Anywhere, you can watch your favorite sports and channels on your smartphone, tablet, or laptop. Be one of the first 100 orders right now and get a free voice remote. Don't miss a single football game all year long and save a ton of money. Get a free voice remote and free installation as soon as tomorrow. But you gotta call All American Dish right now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251.